saying that I am powerless. All right. In today's video, I want to get you to stop saying you're powerless. Okay. Stop saying it. Make a decree, a declaration that today I'm going to stop, never say it again, that I'm powerless. Okay. Why? Because you cannot be powerless and powerful at the same time. Okay, let me say that one more time. You cannot be powerless and powerful at the same time. You're either one or the other. Okay, one requires you to take responsibility, control, and ownership of yourself, who you are, and how you represent yourself to the world, and the other relinquishes you from that responsibility and gives it to someone else to manage. Okay, you have to get it in your mind, your body, and your soul that you have power. Okay, you have power. And I'm not just talking about some cliche that just talking about strength. When we think of power, we usually think of strength, right? Our physical strength or our mental strength. I'm talking about a little bit beyond that. I'm talking about ownership and ability, because it is with your power that you fulfill your divine purpose within this world. Okay, when you have ownership of something, you are responsible for it. People who have power are responsible for something. They take ownership of their lives and what they have in their resources. All right. So I'm talking about ownership and ability. All right. And so we're not here just to do what we want to do. We got to get that out the mess. I know you hear all the phrases all the time. I'm living my best life. I want to live my best life. I want to do what I want to do. But that's not what we're here for, beloved. When you were created, no matter the circumstances, it was for a reason. And that reason is to solve a problem. Okay? You are here to solve a problem. Think about that. A lot of times we do focus on the circumstances, how I was birthed, and we let that weigh us down or give us excuses. No, you are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. Thank you, Darnaya Lamar, my wonderful husband. He always says everything is connected. All right, you understand, my sisters? Everything is connected. All right, let me give you a little bit of background about me. Come on in, lean in a little bit. Hear me, okay? Hear a little bit of background about me, okay? My father was absent from my life. My mother raised me with the village that she had, of course, with my uncles, my aunts, everybody contributed, my cousins, thank you, family. I love them, but my mother raised me by herself. And I grew up as the only child for the most part. I was about 13 when my baby brother came. He's 21 now, but we're almost nearly 13 years apart. So for the most of my childhood, I grew up as the only child, right? And some asked if I was lonely. Some asked if I was sad. Some asked, why are you so quiet? Some asked if I miss my father even. And some said that things are happening in my life because I had no father. Okay. So now that I'm an adult and I had to process some things, I learned some things, got through some things, right? Had to resolve some things. Now I can give the proper answer, and that is I have the power. Okay, I have no room for excuses, no matter how my parents raised me or didn't raise me. I take full ownership and my responsibility. Okay, I have to take full ownership and responsibility of my power and my ability. All right. Just because I was fatherless doesn't mean I am powerless. Let's get together. Okay. Just because you're fatherless doesn't mean you're powerless. Or it could be some people are motherless or have neither. But that doesn't have nothing or anything to do with your power. Come on, somebody, all right? You got to know who you are, and that takes time to discover, all right? It took me some time to discover me. You understand? Okay? So we concluded this past weekend, the This Is Home series, and it's on YouTube and Facebook, so go find it. Darnaya Darice. All right, and in that series, we talked about, we mentioned the 3Ds, what we call discover, develop, and deliver. All right. We also said the 3Ls, where you have to first learn, love, and then you can lead. And so in my younger years, I was learning myself and discovering myself and my abilities and my power. And then I had to develop and still love during the process. All right, so that means while I'm going through some stuff, while I'm learning, I still gotta love. While I'm making mistakes, I still have to love. While I'm advancing, I still have to love. While I'm going through consequences of actions, I still have to love, and you have to do the same. Now that I'm through that, it is time to lead and deliver, because I know who I am. Oh! Can somebody say, I know who I am, right? And that is, I am Darnaya Darice Martin. I am the giver of new life. I am queenly. See, that's what my name means. I took some time for me to learn and discover. I took time out to research what my name means. Now, my name is a little unique. It's out there, but not everybody has it. And so Darnaya as a whole name, I couldn't find what it means. But when I start to break that thing down, dar, D-A-R in Spanish and Espanol means to give, and naya means new, all right, new life. And then in Darice, my middle name, means queenly. When you look it up in the African sense, in the African language, it means queenly. So I am the giver of new life. I am queenly. That is my purpose. That tells me who I am and shows me how I am supposed to show up in the world. Look up what your name means. I challenge you. I challenge you to do it, because even though your parents may not know why they name you, some parents are intentional when they have children. They're intentional about naming their children. But even though, I challenge you to go look up your name. There is purpose in knowing who you are and how you're supposed to show up. And that's why now I can say that I am powerful, and so are you. All right? Will you go ahead and make the commitment with me today, right now, as you're watching this video, with your sister, friend, all right, that you will never again say that you're powerless. And if you accidentally slip up and say, go back and come back on my YouTube page, click that play button and go ahead and watch this video again. Because I don't want you to say that. Sisters or brothers, I don't want you to say it. Okay? No matter the circumstances of how you were birthed into this world, no matter the situations that you have endured, you are not powerless. All right, I encourage you to discover who you are and discover your power and discover your purpose in order to develop it and deliver it to the world. All right, you have to discover it in order to develop, and you have to develop in order to deliver. All right, power has nothing to do with your circumstances. All right, it has everything to do with you taking ownership and responsibilities of your ability. That gives me power, because I have the ability to show up and fulfill my divine purpose. All right, so yes, once again, never say you're powerless. You are powerful. You have to discover it. You have to know it. You have to learn it. I had to do the same, right? That's why I can show up before you and say, hey, don't say that ever again. It didn't matter that I was fatherless. It didn't matter. It didn't matter for a long time that I grew up as the only child. I enjoyed it, right? And when my brother came along, I enjoyed that too. But that didn't matter, and it shouldn't matter for you, all right? Well, that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right, share with another sister. If you haven't already, go ahead and join my Sistahood. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can get an alert when I post another video. Okay? Yes. All right.